Hello everybody, it's ArrangedKarma here, and welcome back to Much of the Living. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, Karma, or Liam, whichever one you prefer, why are you playing this game again? Haven't you already uploaded a video on it? And I would say, yes, I have, thank you for noticing. But I figure I want to do a bit of a mini-series on this, maybe playing through some of the characters and seeing if I can survive. So, let's try, shall we? Yeah, I'll explain this in a bit. Basically, I beat the game as Greg, but I got the bad ending, which basically means I got to the end, but, like, you got on the boat and they're like, hey, we're going to check you for bites, and one of my characters was bitten. So they kicked us all off, and I died. The end. So I'm going to try with Greg again. Ooh, I didn't know that. Those are the credits. Oh, no, the dead guys are credits. Oh, wow, I didn't even know that. That's awesome. Right, anyway, so yeah, let's try with Greg and see if we can save our son. I'm not going to read out the intros, because you know how it goes, but, you know, you can pause it if you want to read it. Alright, so let's double check what we got. The overall, a hammer and the flashlight. Pretty good at pistols, and I've got a hammer for melee just in case. This is another late night recording, so I'm going to be very close to the microphone, so you may hear me make mouth noises, but that's only because, again, I've got family here and I don't want to wake them up. You could argue then, why are you playing video games at night, you fucking spaz? And I could be like, well, yeah, but you know. Anyway, so, new feature. You can now you can make time go faster, so it takes less time to travel, like this. Whee! It just goes faster, so. Right, so we spawn next to a city, which is nice, so we'll search for the police station for extra ammo. You never seem to find guns in the police station, only ammo. Okay, we got an encounter. Right, so for now, we're not going to do anything. Oh, this is a good time to explain the zombies. There are, I believe, 3 types of zombies. The rotter, which are basically run-of-the-mill decomposed bodies that basically do nothing. And the grabber, which are less decomposed and more deadly, since you can see they've got better health and better hit chance and stuff, and they are more likely to grab you. There's a third one as well, but I will get into that when we meet it. So we'll target one of these guys first. Bada bing. Next one. Bada bop. Next one. Bada boom. And I think we'll reload the gun. Let's juke them about a bit. Dukes of Hazzard. And we will switch to the old revolt. We'll switch to the hammer. Move. Also, if you notice at the top right there, when they're aiming at you, you can see the little bar like fill up and see how close they are to attacking. Ah, damn it, I was showing you off and I couldn't move my character and I got bitten. Well, hit. Okay, they grappled me. Okay, so what have we got? Shotgun shells and rifle bullets. Okay, we'll take those because they're more useful down the line once we find shotguns and rifles, or people with them. Excuse me. I plan on searching everywhere, so let's go to the hospital next. Medical supplies, since we could use a bit of healing. Because again, a little bit of a... Oh my god, really? Only 30% chance on that too. What have we got? Grabbers and biters, or rotters. Because in case you have forgotten, there's a mechanic in which that if the main character dies, you know, Greg, the entire game is over and you cannot continue, so we need to keep him alive no matter the cost. Boom. Let's see if we can shoot them all to death, shall we? Right. Back up a bit. Come on. Boom. Right. Same tactic. Reload again. Pause it. Take the hammer. Yeah, see, look, these guys are stupid. They don't really know what they're doing. Or maybe they're trying to grab me and it's just failing. Yeah, they grappled me. Damn it, he did damage. Fuck you! Got a diamond ring, you kidding? Right, let's find a place to rest, because we're pretty fatigued right now. No. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Jesus Christ. Right, let's just fucking shoot these guys. Sick and tired of this bullshit. And I missed. Up. Come on. Boom. Oh, why do you keep fucking missing? Let's reload. Not off to a good start, are we? If I die, then I'll just restart as Greg again and see if we can get any further. Boom. Got pistol bullets, a crowbar, that's a better melee weapon, and some duct tape. Yeah, we'll take that. Let's find a place to rest again. Are you fucking serious right now? What is this? Well, I know this game is based on random, like, chance, you know, but still, it's fucking stupid. Get those grabbers. Is they called grabbers? Yes, they are. Okay. Fuck you. Boom. I'm gonna have no ammo. I'm only in the first fucking place besides the starting area. Are you kidding? Two spawns of sidewalk chalk, huh? I'm not going to take the semi-auto pistol. Actually, I am. I'm going to sell it later, maybe. Reload again. I swear to God, if we run into another event, like another horde, I'm going to, like, scream. Oh, thank God. And now I'm starving. Great. Eat. Let's continue scavenging and pray. Like, I shouldn't really run into a fucking horde, but, you know, 33% and RNGesus appears to be against me. Okay, maybe not. Rifle bullets and food rations, okie dokie. Drugstore, let's go. You can find, like, health and food in the drugstore for some reason. Noises of pure anguish. Also, fun thing, the flashlight actually gives you the... doesn't actually debuff you at night when you're shooting, which is cool. So if you're shooting at night, you usually get a debuff because, again, it's dark and you can't really see, but with a flashlight you don't get that, which is nice. It's a starting item for Greg, which is very, very useful. Food ration, okay. I could really be doing with some medical supplies, honestly. I'm out of pistol ammo. Let's head to the apartments. I'm not really sure what you get in the apartments. I think it's just a collection of random shit that you can find. Yep, pretty much. Found some pistol ammo though. I'll take that. I got plenty of other ammo, but I don't have a weapon to chamber them with, you know. So I think we're going to head up this way, and then we can go up there to another city. That way, that way, that way, that way, and that way. Okay. Because, you know, there is an exploration element like this like there is in FTL, but, you know... Ooh. A van approaches, but there is nowhere to hide. You stand where you are and wait to see what happens, expecting the worst. The van slowly stops with squeaking brakes. The right window rolls down, and the young man asks you if you need a ride. Yes. You get into the man's van, and he begins to drive. He says, I won't be able to take you far, but you look pretty roughed up, so you need a short rest. We need to stay kind to people whenever we can. The infected are our enemies, not each other. Fucking right, mate. One thing I dislike about the game is the fact that, you know, you can't heal yourself by, like, eating and resting. You just have to, like, get certain medical supplies, which is kind of annoying. Actually, let's see what we are. That's not too bad, actually. It's still closer, so, you know... Like, see, like, my health doesn't go up, only my fatigue and hunger. My fatigue goes up and my hunger goes down, obviously, but still. It's very annoying, because usually what your, you know, basic biology says that when you sleep, your body is healing, so you'd think you'd heal yourself, but, you know. You enter a small, fortified community searching for a place to sleep. Instead of that, however, you find what amounts to a makeshift firing range. Survivors of all ages, children to the elderly, are learning how to aim, use and maintain firearms, aided by some older men acting as instructors. I'll practice with our pistol, because we've only got a loaded pistol, so, you know, might as well. It should increase our shooting skill. Right? Let's have a check, shall we? Oh no. I guess it just makes us better. I don't know. Right, we need to eat again, and we should be able to rest here. Yeah, this is a safe zone because, you know. Alright. Things have been going well so far, apart from that first fucking city. Let's head to Chloe's apartment. You know, you've read all this before. We're still going to try and talk him down. Ah, this time it was loaded. So, you take a step forward, and the man, true to his word, immediately pulls the trigger. With a thunderous bang, the weapon goes off. The man's aim is off, but your leg is still peppered with pellets, making you collapse to the ground in agony. Knowing too well the noise might attract infected, he curses, pushes you aside, and makes a rapid escape from the building. And then you know this part as well. Head to the old cabin. So, I'm pretty fucked up right now, in all honesty. But hey, could be worse. I could have no ammo. Ooh. If I haven't listened to you, she'd still be alive, you hear someone shout. Ahead, you see two armed men, one tall and one short, pointing their weapons at the third. Will you two just calm down and think for a second? The third one replies. He's unarmed and looks like he's about to get ugly. All you need to know is I'm from die because of this guy. I think this is Sten's event. I think I'm probably gonna die here again, but you know, fucking YOLO, right? Jukes! 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 Come on, shoot him. One down. Come on. I believe. Nope. Nope. Come on. RIP. Alright, round 2. Let's go. Look, that's very annoying. How, like, fighting human enemies is just literally whoever has the superior numbers wins. Because at this point, like, they don't have to reload, they don't have any bad status effects or anything, it's just really annoying. Like, if the developers are watching this, could you please fix that? Like, it's a little bit unbalanced when you come across human enemies, I'm just gonna say that. Right, you know the drill, let's do this. Looks like a battle occurred here. You see several dead bodies piled up around the edges of a large blue tarp. In the middle of the tarp is another corpse, tightly clutching a weapon. Let's search it. Incoming white boys. Crosses the tarp and checks the corpse without incident. He returns later with a woman. Ooh, there's a rifle too. Ooh. Rifles are really good. Yeah, I guess like they're based on random events. Like there's a set event that will happen and there's a random outcome, I guess. You're walking along the side of the road, idly kicking rocks to alleviate your boredom. For a rare moment, you can appreciate proper silence, undisturbed by the moans of the undead. At the same time, this makes you feel unsettled. As you draw your weapon, your senses are suddenly assaulted by overwhelmed by miniature explosions and the sound of smoke off to your left in the bushes. Bodies moving on autopilot, you instinctively throw yourself to the ground, firing a single shot into the bushes as you drop. The cacophony of gunfire shortly stops after, replaced by cries of anguish. You rush towards a corner through bushes, ready to beat down your enemy. What you find instead is two young boys with cap guns huddled over in a collapsed third, clutching his leg. Watching this is causing your stomach to churn. Well, I can't help him, so... You walk away before the consequences of your actions scar your mind forever. Well, I had no choice. I literally, like, couldn't treat him, so... Also, if you saw at the bottom right there was a frowny face, because, you know, this game remembers every action you take. It's not like I didn't want to help, it's like I literally had no option to help them. Like, there was no option for me to actually even try anything. In the book alongside a deteriorated railroad running east. A short while into the leg of this journey, you happen across a lone cab from what you can assume is a diesel locomotive. This intrigues you, so you climb up and have a look around. The interior of the cab is a mess. The unfortunate driver sat in the back of the head, his brains spread across the trottoir. I think you've seen this before. Let's get off and start walking. Only because the place we've got to go is like right there, and I don't want to like teleport somewhere else where we don't need to be. Blah 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 blah. God damn it. My luck is just not on point today, is it? Also, sorry for the breathing noises, I apologise, but you know. I am a human being, I need to do human being things, like breathe. Of course, why wouldn't there be? Why wouldn't there be? And why wouldn't I miss 2 shots in a row? And then hit the third and not kill. Like, what even is this game? Before everyone jumps down my throat, yes, I know that's a sort of staple of a roguelike, but still, it doesn't make it any less infuriating to know this is how the game is meant to be played, you know. It's still stupid. It's the same deal I have with XCOM, like, just because, Like, you know, it's supposed to, there's a chance that you might miss, and you do. Even if it's like a 99% and you miss, that still makes it fucking infuriating, because it's still based on RNG, you know? And it's not something that's skill-based, it's luck-based, and I just don't like mechanics like that, you know? Because at least in skill-based, you have at least some kind of chance to direct the flow, rather in this, it's just like, you might, you know? Oh, listen to me complain. You know, I set myself up for this, so, you know. But goddamn if this game doesn't fucking kick me in the balls. And also, speaking of that little incident with the boys, I'm pretty sure most people know how to treat, like, some kind of wound, like bandaging and stuff like that, you know. Even I know how to. Like, you know, you clean the wound and everything, you pull it out and then disinfect it and then you bandage it. Like, what adult man with a child, no less, does not know how to treat, like, any kind of injury, you know? You'd think you'd learn, considering who knows what the fuck a kid can do. But hey, I'm just nitpicking. But I know, since this is going to be compared to FTL, and it has been, like, you know, in FTL, if that event had come up there, there'd still be an option to try and treat it, you know? And you may have noticed I'm not switching to a melee weapon, it's because I'm very, very angry, and I don't really care right now. How did you... Ooh, I'm getting angry. Well, at least I managed to get my health all the way back up, but he managed to miss an 80% shot, which is fucking incredible. I'm whining a lot, aren't I? Yeah. But that's because this game is being an absolute cock. Like, I've never had this bad of a luck in this game before. I'm not blaming the game, I'm blaming the recording curse, you know? It's like whenever you start recording, everything just goes terrible. Well, I'm glad at least I fucking killed them all. Let's take the rifle. I've got one bullet on backup for it, so this is going to go absolutely amazingly, I feel. I hope you guys, though, are at least laughing at my misery. Ooh, bandage, I'll take that. You know, you're enjoying me fucking getting kicked while I'm down. Let's do 60 minutes, because why not? Fucking YOLO, boys. And we fucking did it, too. Ooh, that's a lot of rifle bullets. Rusty shotgun? Nah. Alright, things are actually starting to look up. Maybe the game heard me and was like, you know, I think we've been a bit too high, you know. Right, I think what we want to do is head down there to that city and then go around. Because the more of these normal things we hit, the better, because more random events, more chances for things, you know. Right. Whoa. Okay, so the weapons for, well, the uses for a rifle is just aiming at the body, aiming at the head, and then aiming at the head too, which gives you a higher percent chance to hit, which is 90% now rather than an 85. But it takes longer to charge. But you know, why not? Boom. If you miss this, I'm going to be upset. That's what I thought. Ooh, we got a refund too. Nice. So yeah, I don't know. Ooh. A wild dog hears you approaching and begins to growl and bark. It seems to be badly injured, and you notice his initial HH branded onto it, right next to the large bite mark that you can see on its back. It doesn't look like it's going to make it. You can hear the moans and grunts in the distance. You'll have to act quickly before the rotters come to investigate. A loud bang reaches across the road, and the shot misses and manages to scare off the dog. How did you miss? Come on, dude. You're not that bad of a shot. And also, you may be wondering, why are you going to shoot the dog, Liam? Well, because it had a large bite mark on its back, and it was obviously going to die, so I figured I'd give it, at least try to give it a quick end, you know? And partially because, right now, I'm all out of fucks to give. You know? After wandering for some time, you spot a small, single-story house in the distance. You walk towards it, noting that we had this event before where I got stuck on that because I can't read. Let's check inside. You decide to head inside, finding an unlocked door around the back. Weapon drawn, you enter the house and quietly, as you can, search around for the cupboard and supplies. Unfortunately, it seems to have been cleared out already, and there's nothing to be found. You creep into the house from the front room, and are met by two sleeping humans, a couple by your reckoning. They have yet to notice you, and you're facing the opposite direction. A small backpack, no doubt filled with canned food and ammo, is lying on the ground near them. Steal it or leave? Let's leave. Even though that's not viewed as a positive event. As you noticed, there wasn't no smiley face or frowny face at the bottom right for that. When there should have been, in my honest opinion. Let's rest because I'm very, very fatigued. And when you're fatigued, it gives you a toll on your aiming and stuff like that. And we don't need that right now. Right, let's scavenge. Scavenge a police station, as per usual. You know the drill by now. I'm not going to try and explain it. As I'm sure you'll pick up. Alright. Well, the good thing is we've got plenty of ammo, only one person, so, you know. The cool thing is now, with a new patch, they auto-target once they kill a target, which is very nice. How did you miss that? You fucking div. Right, let's reload. Fuck you. Excuse me. That's a lot of pistol bullets. Right, let's get our rifle back out. Yep. And let's continue scavenging. Let's go to the hospital. The hopsital, as I used to call it when I was a kid. Because I'm a fucking idiot. And I was and I still am. A first aid kit. Ooh, that's probably one of the best healing items in the game, if not the best healing item in the game. And we are fucking taking that, I tell you what. Grocery store. Well, if it's a 49 to 52, we might as well take the 52, right? Go big or go home. Because we're going to run into a horde anyway, so what's the point? Nice. Shotgun shells and food. Nice. Very nice. Drugstore. 42 to 64. We'll take the 42. Ugh. Boom. Food ration. Alright. More food. The better. Apartments. 47 to 56. 47. We're going to run into one. I have no doubt we're going to run into a horde. Okay. A machete. Get rid of the hammer and take that. Scavenge. Oh, yeah, we're done. So let's continue on our merry way. Yeah, we'll go down and around. Ooh, hello. One behind me. Boom. Bada bing. Bada bat. Boom. Pow. Ooh. Fuck you. How did you miss? That was like an 85%, wasn't it? Just to be killed in the weapon jams. Lovely jubbly. Took a bit of damage there, but it's only one. And I've got a first aid kit if it gets real bad. Ooh, fun fact, you can't actually use first aid kits in combat, so... yeah. Let's eat. Also, them growls, though. Ooh, ear-piercing beeps can be heard within a few seconds of each other. A car alarm is going off not too far from here. The figure can be seen inside where several infected beating and pounding on the vehicle. Investigate. You get closer to the vehicle, you cannot figure out infected or survivor. The alarm is recovered at the sound of your footsteps, and the rotters have not noticed. Get closer. You can see a woman sitting in the driver's seat with her hands cuffed around her eyes and sobbing. Let's help her out. You discreetly take care of the rotter that was banging on the driver's side window and quickly help the woman out of the car. The car alarm keeps some of the other infected busy. You manage to pull the woman free, but as the pair, if you sneak away, you're followed by several rotters. You tell the woman to hide, and you will take care of it. Ooh, new follower. Right, immediately move forward. Right. Let's take care of these grabbers. Ooh, can we hit the 90? Nope, we can't. Okay. Right. Nope, nope, no. Let's manage group. We've got plenty of pistol ammo to deal with this, but it's out of ammo. Nope. Not getting the close proximity of 2 grabbers and 2 rotters. That's a very bad idea. It's 1. It's 2. Let's kite them with the machete. Save some ammo. Oh, move. 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 That worked. Speaking from behind the tree, the woman says, "Thank you so much. I didn't know if I had gotten out of this without you. My name's Tara." Ooh, Tara. I've had her before as well. You hear a sniffle and wipe her face. You know, I may not seem like I can do much, but I'd like to travel with you. Would you please let me? Of course. More the merrier. We've got an old rifle. What's she good at? Rifling. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Pretty convenient. Right, we've already got a rifle, so we'll drop that on the ground. She can take that. Equip. Reload. We'll get Greg to equip the revolver and reload that too, so we have backups. It's always a very good idea to keep guns loaded, just in case of things going badly. Because sometimes you got to pull out a gun, and you know. Right, so I guess Tara can now be the ranged person, and I'll have Greg up front with a machete and a pistol on backup. It'd be nice if we had a shotgun since we've got so many shells. After consulting your map, you make your way over to a small town, hoping to find refuge. From a distance, you spot large walls surrounding the boundaries, but to give you hope that one more community out there has survivors. Alas, it seems that all your hopes were for naught. After scaling the wall, you spend a minute observing the premises. The town is filled to the brim with rotters roaming the streets, with nary a human soul to be seen so far. Maybe they're hiding, biding their time until the infected leave, but you doubt that will happen for a while. Take your chance to loot. Tempting there might be refuge. You don't need guns. We need a supermarket. Slipping deftly over the wall, you creep into the town, avoiding the eye of the infected, checking your map, you make a quick decision on where you want to loot, blah blah blah. Supermarket. Arrive at the town's local supermarket. Weapons drawn in case you find anyone or anything. It's a good thing you're prepared to. The infestation was even worse inside than it is down the street. So we're charging. Awesome. Right, Greg, let's take you on machete duty. Tara, go for that. That's just rotters, so we'll just pick off any of them. We'll have Greg stand here. 1, 2, 3. We'll have him act as bait. 4, right. Reload. Boom. Ooh. Boom. After slaying the infected coming after you, you quickly take a run through the supermarket, grab whatever you can, and get the hell out of Dodge before other infected come for you. 3 food rations, bada bing, bada boom, let's go. Another good choice would have been the gun store, but last time I had that event, I went there and it was empty, so I just wanted to take my chances on something that we could use, and the pharmacy, we didn't really need any medical supplies, and we didn't have too much space for them either. And food exists in another realm where it can be stored infinitely, so, you know. Only 2? Yeah, Greg can take these. Save up what ammo we can. Again, I'm dying for a fucking shotgun here. Boom. Let's continue. The survivor limps up behind a car and notices you standing there before him. "Hey, I'm hurt pretty badly. I don't want any trouble. I just need a little help and I'll be on my way." He puts a little pressure on his leg by accident and his face tenses. Blood soaks where the area the wound is located. Let's dress his wound. See? Smiley face. Down there. Down the bottom right. "Thank you. I just wanted to stop the bleeding." He rolls on his pant leg up and you see a deep cut. Open car door. Got me pretty good, but it should be fine as long as I can stop the bleeding. You splash water on the wound and wrap cloth around it tightly. His face tenses with pain. "Thank you. Here's something for the help. It's only fair." Food rations. But alright, we'll take those. You know, gotta help out the people where you can. Because I'm not sure if that has an effect on the ending, but it probably will. Because basically once you get to the end, there's a series of events that happen, like depending on your actions and what you did. How many ammo? How much rounds? 4 or 5. We can take them. Run. How to melee combat. Yeah, this doesn't work with any other version of the zombies either, like a grabber or a screamer, so trust me, don't try it. Only works with rotters because they're literally rotten and brain dead, but the screamers will fuck you up big time if you do this. I'm sure you'll see it later in the playthrough, don't you worry. Because trust me, they are fucking annoying to deal with. I'm hyping them up, and you'll notice them immediately from their unique design, but trust me. Boom. Pistol bullets. Lovely jubbly. We need to rest and eat. Also, ooh, hello. If you notice quickly, let's just go into this quickly. With hunger, whenever you get hungry, like, if it reaches 100%, your HP drops by 2. If it reaches 200%, it drops by 4, so on, and you fatigue faster. So it's something that you don't want to do because you can die from starvation. Like, your health will just reach minus 10 and you're dead. So... Although it doesn't have any kind of effect... Ooh, it doesn't have any kind of effect on, like, combat and stuff, which is, I guess, is nice. Alright. You come across what appears to be a rock band of some sort. They explain they haven't... Particularly with scavenging, so they haven't eaten in days. They're willing to pay for a song or two if you can give them food. Let's give them 4. Woo! Extra food reminds one of the band members of a trick to dampen the noise for the instruments. So they give a quite nice quiet concert safe from the threat of the infected party crashes, and you feel rested when they're finished. That's a cool event you can do in case you're on the road and you're very fatigued, because it reduces it, which is nice. So once we get there, we'll go there, and then we'll go back down there. No, we'll go down there. No, we'll go back here, and then we'll go across there, and leave. I think. You come across 2 men pointing pistols at each other. Eric, where is it, you thief? Okay. Where is it, you thief? William, it's mine now, so drop your gun before I add another hole to your body. Try to calm the situation. He stole my backpack, he took all my food, you stole it from a man you shot in the back, and my kid hasn't eaten in 3 days, so I won't let you let a murderer get away with it. He's lying, he doesn't even have a kid. Let's side with William. If we have a chance to say anything, William shoots Eric in the head. I might not have a kid, but he doesn't need food anymore, and I get lost. Oh, fuck you dick. Fucking shoot this asshole, would you? Boom. An axe. Is that better than my machete? 15, 15. We'll give that to Tara as a backup. Ooh, another first aid kit. We'll take that. Jesus Christ. Go to the city. I think once we reach the safe zone, we'll have a look at the map. Once we reach the end of the sector, I should say, we'll look at the map, see what's going on, and then I'll end it. And then immediately start recording again and continue it, but, you know. Right, just rotters. Tara, you can just relax. Let's actually have Greg take out his gun and just try and thin the herd a bit. Missed. Of course you did. One more and then we'll switch to a machete again. Okay, boom. Right, let's reload first. We have the chance. What I did just there is a very bad way of doing melee. You should always, as soon as you melee, since the zombies aren't literally just standing there letting you hit them, you should always disengage by moving and then go back in for another attack so their attacks reset, which is a very good strategy to keep in mind if you have melee characters. You should never in melee literally just stand there and take the damage, because again it will come back to bite you, quite literally. I mean, most of the rosters have like a 10% chance to bite you, but if you are bitten, you are infected, which means that each day you take 1 point of health damage and it affects your ending, because, you know, they won't exactly allow bitten people into the safe zone, will they? So in other words, yeah, don't hang around in their zone for too long, and, you know, always make sure you disengage and come back. Boom and zoom tactics, you know, go in, hit, and then immediately run away, like that. Right, Tara, do nothing, don't waste the ammo. Antibiotics and another machete. We'll get rid of the sidewalk chalk, we'll take the matches. Oh no, that's matches. I've read it as machete, whoops. I think I'm infected and I'm seeing things. Right, 49, oh god. Well, we've come here out of our way, so we might as well make the most of it, right? Ooh, rifle bullets too. We've got the people to deal with it in case problems arise. 36, let's go. We're not too in need of healing items, honestly. Nothing useful. Actually, saying that. Antibiotics heal 1, right? Okay, so... yeah, now we're all fully healed. Perfect. Let's take 50. 50-50, might as well. It's only 47, so might as well take the fucking going all in. Right, okay, so... One more and then we'll have Greer go into melee. Right. Reload and stop. Boom. Nice. Food rations and a watch. Okay, sure. Alright, well I think we're done here, aren't we? Yes, we are. Let's head out. So we decided that we'd head back here, right? We could head up there, but that seems a bit too out of the way. We don't really need too many supplies right now, honestly. We're fine. I'm not too keen on pushing it, you know? Tara, get back. Greg can deal with this. Because this game has a case of, like, if you push your luck, you probably will get the fucking shit end of the stick, you know? And I don't really want to push it. Because I want to try and make it so everybody in the party stays fine, you know, not infected. Keys. I'll take that. Captain Keys. Right. We'll get over here and then we'll eat. Right, okay. Ooh, sensing movement ahead of you, you drop down to the side of the road, hidden from view. You peek out, and while your instincts were correct, you find not what you were expecting. An ungainly man dressed in peace garb is stumbling down the road to your direction. Wave the priest. There's nothing that the priest could not possibly do you any harm. You stand up and walk over to him. He waves to you. Hello there, child. His genuine smile turns to a slight worried frown as he pats himself down. Oh dear, I seem to have lost my communion set. Perhaps I'd lost it in that stream. His mind trails off. You notice he's clutching his thigh and his breathing is somewhat laboured. Let's ask what wound he's hiding. Oh, it is but a flesh wound. Don't worry about me. You aren't terribly convinced he is treating the truly about his mind, but you don't feel like he's pushing any further. You quietly bid him farewell and leave the priest to his fate. Alright then. Let's eat and then rest. Yeah, in the rest it takes you longer to get your fatigue back up, so yeah. See? In the rain it's very, very annoying. So we have to eat again now as well. Jesus. Let's explore some little sectors around here. Might as well. In the middle of the road is this lone vehicle, a family sedan, with more than enough room to hold you and everything you own. Its doors have been left open, as if its owners were forced to depart suddenly. You carefully examine the interior, back to front, and find no evidence of a struggle, nor telltale signs of infection past the upholstery. Simply abandoned, just like that. The keys are still in ignition. It doesn't start. I've had that event so many times. It's basically saying, you know, like, everything looks fine, but it's just not starting, and if there's a mechanic in your group, you can probably get it working. You take a hike through the forest when you come across the carcass of an unfortunate slain deer. Taking a quick examination, you discover a pair of crossbow bolts lodged in his head. There doesn't appear to be any other visible wounds, as on the side, at least you can see. Was Daryl here? Using whatever you can find nearby, you manage to set up a small campfire to cook with, but after you set that light, however, you decide to give the deer a second examination. It's fortunate that you did too, because you see under the underside there are more than a few hidden bite marks that you couldn't have seen before. Knowing it's most likely infected, you want to no, fuck that. Not worth the risk of any of us getting infected. You know? You come across what looks like a bloodbath. By the looks of it, it's an unfortunate group of travelers that must have encountered a horde of the infected. You carefully examine the scene and find a man who appears to be barely alive and was clearly bitten. The man is trying to talk, but something else, a faint growl. Talk to him. Grrr. Yeah, get even closer. Yeah, let's get right in closer. We can bite me. Yeah. Let's fucking smash his head in. I'm not that stupid. Ooh, we'll take the camcorder. Camcorders go for a lot in the market, which is very, very weird, but you know. We'll eat and we'll rest once we get over to the safe area. So let's examine these two, and then we can head to the safe zone. Right, what do we got? 1. Okay, we'll stop there. Go get him, Greg. 1 rotter ain't no thang. Yeah, look, see at the top there? Grappling chance 15%, bite possibility 10. Take 3 seconds for them to attack. Boom. Yeah, we missed there because we're very fatigued. Ooh, you're approached by an elderly man in a ragged-looking cloak. Behind him are 4 infected, but they seem to be strangely docile. After long years of study, I've finally done it, he whispers. The dead walk, thanks to my arcane rituals. He seems completely mad, but given the infect behind him, maybe he's onto something. Let him keep talking. The strange man babbles incoherently about grimoires and ancient ritual practices. All the while, the infected stand behind him as if though no one edible were around. And now, you shall join the ranks of my minions, the man shouts suddenly, throwing water balloons at you. They hit the mark, and the infected suddenly stumble towards you. Interesting. We'll take down one or two. Take down one more, and then Greg can deal with the rest, I think, maybe. Yeah, we're fine. It's only two. Oh, run! Oh, grappled, okay. Boom. The elderly man ran off during the fight when it became clear that you were winning. You smell the liquid in the he threw, and you realize it smells like soap. But why would he throw soap at you? And why didn't the infected want to eat him? Who knows, right? To my knowledge, that's never explained. Right, let's rest first, because we desperately need to rest. Also, that little pop-up that comes up every time I say rest, it means, like, this is a dangerous area. Does anybody want to stay up and watch for zombies? And I'm like, no. There's no need. I never get attacked when I'm... The road is blocked by a group of infected too big to fight, so you decide to take a detour from the main road. After fighting your way through a trail of tree roots and overgrown flora, you come across an old abandoned house, long since retaken by nature's overgrown vines. You estimate it must date back at least 60 years. Walking around the side, you find an entrance that is held shut by a thick rope, which you carefully remove. It leads down, which by your reckoning should lead to an emergency shelter or basement. Let's go inside, why not? You carefully climb down the ladder into the shelter. As you step off onto the floor, a squelching sound meets your ears. Immediately alarmed, you look down and find the floor covered in sticky blood. Bodies, both fresh and rotting, have formed a large pile. This sudden overpowering stench threatens your bowels to bowl you over. You force yourself to leave before you puke. Recuperating from the ill effects of being inside... Sorry, let me try that again. Recuperating from the ill effects of being inside a mass grave, you make your way back to the road. As you reach it, however, you hear a raking of a pistol slider being cocked behind you. Now that you've seen my little lair, I'm afraid I can't let you leave. A calm, suave voice states behind you. You have a bad feeling about this. You duck at the first shot and prepare to fight. Well, you're basically fucked, dude, because we've got plenty of people that can murder you. Let's move her first so she doesn't get shot. Boom. Now she's dead. Come on! Ooh, 1 health, that's fine, we'll deal with it. Fucking idiots, man. Do we have anything that we can heal it with? We have a first aid kit, but we're not wasting that. We have another first aid kit, but we're not wasting that. So, we're fine. Alright, so that's an interesting event. Never come across that one before. You remember a small fortified community with a bar stand. Shotgun, we'll take that. Let's sell the watch. Well, we do have a bandage, actually, so that's kind of cool. But that's heals too, so we'll keep that. We'll sell the old rifle because we're using the other one. Get rid of that. Get rid of the camcorder. We'll sell a few shotgun shells. And we'll buy rifle ammo, pistol ammo, and some food. Oh, we can't buy the food. We'll shell one more. We'll shell one more, yes, yes. Actually, we said we were going to buy the shotgun, didn't we? So, boom. We'll sell one pistol bullet and buy more shotgun shells. There we go, perfect. Right, now let's reload. Tara. What skill does she have with the shotgun? Novice. What do I have? Intermediate. So, we'll keep the shotgun on hand. Actually, fuck it, let's give this to Tara, just because I'm paranoid. We'll keep the shotgun on Greg, so he, you know, because he can use it. We'll eat. No, we'll go to sleep first and then eat, so we're pretty much good to go. Boom. We're running a bit low on food, actually. Right, let's go to the map. So, we've got a choice of 2 cities to go to. And I think this is where I'm going to stop now, for now at least. I will be back soon with the same account, with the same save. And we shall continue, because I'm feeling we should head down, up there, down there, up there, and then... up there and go across there, because I don't want to head to too many cities, because again, dangerous, but you know. So anyway, thank you for watching this little series I'm doing on the March of the Living. Forgot the name there for a second. Thank you very much for watching. Do like, comment, and subscribe. Comment on your feelings, like the video if you did, dislike it if you didn't, and tell me where I can improve myself, and subscribe if you want to see more of my content. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you next time.